You got hella topics.
Alright then. You tuned into Real Nigga Radio.
Holy shit.
Nah, guys, welcome to another episode of V and Ape. I'm here. I'm Ape.
And I'm V.
Let's get it. And we're here with David.
Special guest.
You guys
David.
might be wondering, who the fuck's David, right? I mean, but
What David? Don't worry about it.
there's a lot of Davids out there,
He's one of them.
But this is the David.
The David that just knocked down Goliar,
I remember that shit. Yeah, I was there when it happened.
Yeah.
I was there when it happened.
Right. Fuck that guy. He's
You gotta do a
religious
slingshot.
David, man. My name is religious, but I'm really not religious.
But when you got a slingshot, you can fuck a dude up.
I have a religious
I don't
name
give a fuck
too.
how
That's
big
what
he
I'm
is.
saying, man.
Technically. Is Michael religious?
I mean, yeah, pretty much, because it's sort of like an extension of like Michelangelo and shit like that.
Right. Guys, it's episode 65. The fact that you're still listening to us, we commend
I'm
you.
starting to get concerned about you. I'm starting to worry.
Take it
With
away.
David.
Take it away,
Yeah,
bro.
Come on, man. We
Tell-
gotta start off, fresh, man.
Yeah. But
on, guys.
tell me, David, how fat is the bitch you would fuck? How do you have a limit?
Bro, I feel like she has to be less than 250. Right here. I'm saying it live.
Okay.
250 for a guy that's weighing in 190.
Okay.
I'm saying to everybody, man.
So let me just put
I
it.
just feel like pelvises could be broken at a certain amount of pressure.
Hell yeah.
That's true.
Yes,
that's
bro.
true.
I agree, bro.
And them big ones, they like to ride dick.
Let me just give you a hypothetical then, right? Let's say we're dealing with a chick she's 5 feet tall.
Right.
She's 249 pounds.
Right.
5 feet?
5 feet tall.
Sheesh.
Okay.
249 pounds.
Big shorty.
Good?
Right.
I'm passing with 3. That's too big for me, brother.
That is pretty big, man.
That's a big bitch, right?
That's a big telly.
Not even the fact that she's 5 feet.
The fact that she's 5 feet tall.
is probably the most serious. I got you, David. Hold up. I got a fucking hole in my blunt.
yeah,
so
man.
here.
That is
I mean,
a pretty big object right
Let's
there.
say I did change it. Let's say she was 6'4"
Nigga called it an object.
and 249 pounds. That changes shit, doesn't it?
You said
hard to
6
mo-
feet?
It's hard to move.
6 feet 4,
Chill, G.
249 pounds.
Chill, G. I'm gonna climb her.
Sometimes you gotta climb a bitch.
Respect.
You gotta do what you gotta
Listen,
do.
But
bruh.
with them short girls, bro, you gotta get a little creative, man.
I love short bitches because you can do, especially the short bitches that like they're very fucking. I mean, the skinny short bitches,
Oh,
you can do
yeah,
anything
bro.
to them bitches.
Are you a petite type of guy?
definitely.
fuck.
Really?
I love petite bitches. Yeah.
Damn. You're not into like a little more meat?
No. I love the meat. I'm just saying, like, I like short bitches.
But what's your preference?
Short bitches with a fat ass.
Yeah.
No, I meant like in the sense petite or thick.
Oh, thick.
Okay, just making sure. No, there are guys who are into the petite.
I like the petite.
I love the
I
more than the
prefer the petite.
Wow.
Bro, it's just, especially if she's flexible, the shit you could do to that bitch, bro. Like, you could just flip her around. You could
Right.
fucking, like,
That's
do
what-
anything.
One of the
You're
last
right.
chicks I
Anything.
fucked was like I would say she's probably petite. She's not really like thick. And it was enjoyable. It was like one of the first times I actually smashed a chick that was more on the petite side.
Bro, what's the lightest you fucked?
Probably that girl that I just talked about.
Featherweight. We're talking about featherweight division right here.
It was probably her. I don't know how much she weighed, but if I had to guess, she was probably like 110.
All right. 110 is
120.
That's pretty-
120.
That's pretty small.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
120.
But was she small, like short?
She was shorter than me.
Okay. All right.
So
What about you, bro?
That was my most petite. That's what I'm telling you.
I mean, that's pretty close.
Shout out to
Probably
that-
about
to my shorty.
113 or 115. Yeah.
I'd say
5 feet tall.
Yeah, I'd say like, back in high school I met this really like, we were jits. So basically, bro, she was like almost
Bitch didn't weigh a
100
thing.
pounds or nothing, bro. Like, and
Carry her
and
one
I went
arm?
to the gym, dog. I remember I used to toss that girl up and down, just sideways.
Jesus
Nigga,
Christ,
it was
bro.
crazy, dog.
R.I.P. Not to the chick, but like, you know what I mean. But
R.I.P., dog.
Amazing.
taking a 100-pound chick down.
I've been asking you for a lighter for the past.
Oh, my bad, dude. My bad. Is that I got look at this hole in my blunt, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta like hold this like a fucking.
Fucking stoners over here. Jesus Christ.
This nigga used to smoke and now he's complaining.
What
That's
happened?
fuck
To
outta
what happened to
here.
the smoking, man?
I stopped.
like little guy stuff.
It's a good thing to stop.
It's okay to stop.
You
It's not,
save,
you know? It's
you
not.
save.
And
Nah, I don't have a problem with people smoking weed.
I got the perfect segue. My man Snoop. Guys, last week me and Ape potted and the episode was supposed to drop, but technical difficulties. But whatever. Snoop last week was on this fucking campaign, this rollout.
He was, yeah.
Claiming that he quit smoking or that he needed, like, the motherfucker posted on Instagram an announcement, like if someone passed away.
I saw that, man.
He was like, yo, I quit smoking. Please respect my privacy. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That was odd.
Last episode, I even threw one of the songs where the Marines play when they're like playing for like a fallen soldier or something.
Right.
It was a real.
You really felt that.
Really felt that.
Yeah.
Like for the stoners out there,
I
like
understand.
Snoop,
I used to be very passionate about weed.
you know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
the fact that he played us and it was just an ad.
I don't, I'm not sure it was.
It was an advertisement.
I think he tried to quit smoking and lasted about 3 hours.
No,
know?
I just feel like, Snoop is like one of those type of guys that
He's never gonna quit.
if he stops,
He's never gonna quit.
people are like, damn, like there's no motivation into smoking. Some
there's
folks
a
will
lot,
say that.
yeah.
Some folks will say that.
Because
his whole image is
Exactly.
smoking weed.
They grew up, knowing who he is. Like, oh damn, like smokes, Snoop smokes, or
Yeah.
That's
it's
why my-
cool, like whatever.
That's why my take on the last pod was that, bro, like I would never see Snoop as quitting. Like I see him as like he's dying smoking weed, bro.
Yeah,
like he's
bro, for
never
sure,
gonna.
bro. That
You
boy's,
feel me?
That boy's gonna like be buried with 50 blunts
100%,
in his grave.
bro.
I'm saying it's.
But yeah, guys, Snoop was eating shit. It was an ad for a stove that doesn't have smoke in it. Like it was like this. It's like this new modern type of stove that looks like a fucking little.
You know what I heard? I heard in the news recently that they have these toilets now, where they're gonna start measuring out of your shit to see if you got like a disease or some shit.
That's dope.
What?
To see if you're gonna get like some fucking, you got cancerous genes or some shit like that.
Wow. Okay.
That's actually
really,
pretty scary.
Where did you find that, man?
I was talking to my family the other day,
Really?
bro. That was
Damn.
Thanksgiving dinner. That shit right there. And it just
Did
came
you guys
up.
talk about Israel versus Palestine?
Oh, we always talk about politics in my
Yeah?
family. We
Oh,
always
yeah.
get into that shit. Yeah, but I mean, apparently, because see, my concern is this, bro. If they start with that shit's gonna be like the internet, right? They got a collection of toilets that are all connected, and they're gonna get a database, and they're gonna start looking at your turds and seeing whether or not you're a psychopath, whether or not you're likely to
who you are,
who
your
you
life,
are,
everything.
right?
You
Yeah,
know?
like go straight from the turd that you have to knowing exactly who you are.
That can correlate to like just anything
That's,
the elite is trying to do. Period.
That's what I'm saying. But it could be through your saliva, through fucking anything.
Through shit,
You know?
through a Glock Dookie.
The Glock Dookie is a dangerous.
You know about the Glock Dookie, David?
That's dangerous technology right there.
What's a Glock Dookie?
You're ready to hear what this is right now?
Yeah.
Dude, the Glock Dookie was invented in jail. Let's get that out of the way first. Second of all, the Glock Dookie consists of many substances. I'm talking about shit, piss, vomit,
Right.
cum, and I think that might be everything.
All that
They
shit.
put
That's
it-
more than enough.
They put it inside a bottle. Like in jail, they put it in some form of like in a bottle or something where they
Yeah.
could spray it at you like some water gun. They do this to the guards. They do this to inmates that they don't like. That is
What the fuck?
just
Honestly,
imagine getting sprayed down with the Glock Dookie.
Bro, if they do that shit to you, you gotta respond like violently, bro. Like very violently.
Oh yeah, dog.
That's
yeah,
life-changing,
man.
bro. Getting hit with a Glock
Bro,
Dookie.
you could get a disease off of that, bro.
You definitely might get a disease. off some
Disease. You'll fuck your
Pink eye,
life.
bro.
You'll fucking turn into.
The worst thing you get is, the best thing you get is a pink eye, dog.
That's
but
an existential crisis right
shit.
there,
You did
bro.
mention the shit in it, right?
Yeah.
It's one of the
Dookie, cum, piss, and vomit.
right.
Diarrhea.
Bro, the fact that some motherfucker decided to do that shit for the
Yo.
first
Yo,
time.
he's
There was a
devil,
first
dog.
dude, you know?
He's a devil, dog.
It might have started with some piss or some shit like that, right? And then some dude was like, fuck it, let me just nut in that shit. And some other motherfucker added vomit. And
You
next
gotta
thing
nut
you know,
in it first, bro, because you can't have the appetite to just,
hey man, when you're
nut in
dealing with
that-
that type of dude, the dude that would spray you down
Think
with a
that
Glock
motherfucker
Dookie,
gives a fuck,
that dude
dude?
doesn't give a
you
fuck.
gotta have a process or order to fill up that bottle, man.
Listen, man, there's some dudes
Listen,
out there that
man.
are way past order. There's some motherfuckers down there.
They don't give a
Did you tell
fuck.
me about this one dude who was who was one of the booty bandits over there? That he would fuck a dude, dirty asshole, right in the toilet. He'd be like, get up and just ass fuck him right there.
Right there. Yeah, dude, jail's a disgusting thing.
That's some wild shit, bro.
I mean,
Jail,
that's
jail.
more prison vibes, not jail.
That's definitely more
Yeah.
prison shit.
Yeah, it's not really jail. But guys, I got an important question.
Yeah, go for it.
Creamer or squirter?
But what do you mean?
What?
Like, dude, what are you taking?
I mean,
If your
like,
chick was either a creamer or a squirter?
I mean, if she squirts, listen, if she's wet as fuck,
I
like
don't
she's
like-
already dripping, so you're not really.
You guys know
I
what
like it when I like creaming, but I prefer obviously creaming because squirting is getting like all that on you. Or
So
getting,
you prefer a chick that just creams?
I mean, yeah, like
Okay.
no. Wait, I thought you were
I like
talking about
a
me.
bitch that's
Like,
well
the-
hydrated.
No, I'm talking about
You
the
know?
chick, like
Oh.
the chick that either you get a chick that's a creamer or a squirter.
I love a bitch
Creamer,
that's
bro.
well hydrated. You know,
You trying to say?
I like looking at the
So squirter.
I like looking at the mattress after I'm done, and that shit. It looked like somebody took a piss there.
All right.
I love that shit.
No, you don't,
Okay.
Abe.
Yes, I do.
You're a freak ass boy. The bed has to be fucking tsunami
Listen,
wave.
I know I did my job when that shit looks like that.
3
okay?
towels, bro. 3 towels.
You know you did your job.
3 towels.
Golly.
It's
Alright.
not going through.
I might take the creamer because the squirter is like, it's just too much. I've been with a girl that squirted before, and it's like, dog, do we really got to change the whole sheets?
Was it
again?
that much?
Wasn't that much, but like there'd be times where like the sex was good and she squirted and I was like
I mean, yeah.
Nah, bro. That has a little bit of a smell. No, you guys don't feel like some type of smell.
I never got a smell out of that shit.
not really, not that I
No,
remember.
like, you don't think? Like, what do you guys think squirt is?
I mean, it's definitely a mix of pee and something else. I'm
Okay,
assuming.
so if it's pee, like it don't smell.
Is it
like
pee though? I'm not.
It never smelled like
think it
anything.
is. It
I'm not a
is.
scientist,
It is, bro. It's basically like.
and I hate science.
Bro, I'm telling you
I don't
because
know, I can't really tell you.
the reason I'm telling you is because like I didn't even change like sheets and shit. I fucking slept right there. My fucking pops took a nap in that bed.
This guy has
Nobody smelled anything.
layers of.
You
This
know,
motherfucker is wild, dog.
I'm just saying.
Didn't change the sheets, my guy.
The shit didn't take that long to dry.
Fuck it, dog. That's how apes living, dog. I'm not mad at
I
that.
don't know who gives a
Yeah,
fuck.
that shit takes a while.
Dog.
Takes a while.
If I sleep in a,
That's why, bro. You gotta like just think about it beforehand. Get the towel.
you see, that's what I'm saying. But I kind of like that shit.
Oh, you like
I
that?
kind of like that shit. Yeah.
You know.
Dude, I was gonna bring the Ouija board, but you guys were spooked.
I mean,
Well, not for the people
Let's-
listening. Not Ape,
Right, let's-
David and Yosh.
Yeah.
To be,
let's be honest here.
we do have the Asian man.
We don't have a problem with something that costs $10 at Target or some shit. You know, it's not.
Yeah,
I'm not exactly terrified of some shit that says made in China.
the guys, our fellow friends, believe that spirits could come out of this, and
Yoshi was scared of a gay spirit,
oh yeah, he did bring that up, which was,
which actually gave me some concern.
Speak about this.
Yeah,
and then he tried to put the gay spirit on me, like he was gonna attack me or some shit. I'm like,
that is intimidating. Though.
it's like, dog, come
What
on,
is this
dude.
about, Yoshi? A gay spirit.
Yoshi, you ever made contact with a gay spirit?
Of course he has.
That's the movie A Haunted House, bro.
God damn.
Literally, that movie's hilarious. You guys ever seen that?
Haunted house.
Yeah, I have.
That's just comedy. The ghost starts fucking Marlon's
Oh,
wife.
Yeah.
And she
just
starts
floating
and,
for like
yeah,
no reason
and she
or
starts
some shit.
enjoying it like secretly, but she doesn't want to tell him and shit. So she's like every night she just has her ass puckered up waiting for the ghost dick. It's based as fuck.
That is funny as fuck.
But wait, what were we saying again? What did I bring up right now?
That was-
Oh, the Ouija board. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna play it live, guys, but I ended up not buying it. I ended up being too busy. But that would be an experience that we gotta. I've never done it, so I wanna.
Honestly, that would. I
Have
think
you ever
that
done
would
it?
have been
There's
crazy.
a lot of shit I've never done.
You never done it?
You know, no.
Then we gotta do it.
We could do it. I mean,
Ape doesn't believe in this shit. He thinks it's gay and dumb
and fake.
and fake. Those
Fake.
those words
Well,
exactly.
Fake and gay.
Fake
You gotta
and
say
gay.
in the right order.
In the right order.
But you guys really think a spirit moves your hand towards a certain direction
Definitely
to
not.
spell out
Definitely
a
not.
word or something?
Nah.
Definitely
I'm not
not.
And I've seen I've seen these in videos. You know,
Yeah.
people just like shifting their hands up and down. You
Yeah.
know, I'm just like, bro, is this real? Like,
Yeah.
you guys really think
I'm
these
like, you're
spirits
doing it.
grab their hands and?
What happened if it does do it, Abe? Are you believing in spirits then?
Oh my
If
God.
it does do it, then I'll have some questions.
Oh
No,
my
but
God.
I've really never
Like-
seen anybody say like, "Oh yeah, like this is real. This is real." Like, oh my God.
I'll be more like concerned, like, all right, maybe this is capped. There's something going on here. Like, what is the likelihood?
God.
I'm saying, what is the likelihood that this is some spiritual
This guy
shit?
always has to get in his logical bag.
But why? Why
I think
just
it's
go?
a drunk people game, bro. Honestly, just trying to
That's some fucking, you know what I'm saying? That's some teenager shit where you turn off the lights. This
We don't
is-
gotta bring everything into
yeah.
science, dog. If the shit moved you and you experienced it, is that not enough?
No.
Oh my God.
Experienced
I mean,
what?
if it moves me, and I know it's none of you guys, I definitely then I
Listen,
have a
bro.
second thought.
It might have been a fucking magnet. It could have been a bunch of shit. I remember back
Magnet.
then. I remember back then when
Target.
but when the Catholics, they ended up discovering magnetism and shit, and they ended up bringing like some rocks that were magnetic to like a temple, and they had like a little
Certain frequencies.
a small statue of an angel, and they would make it sort of look like it was levitating,
Okay.
and that sort of got a lot of people like, oh fuck man, we got to give them all our money, shit, you know. So people always use shit like that to sort of trick people.
Yeah, I forgot. Tell Ron to slide, bro.
I remember the what is it called, the Muslims, the assassins. They would end up doing shit like that. Like there's stories of them. Like Marco Polo wrote about shit like that, where they would get there was this group called the Assassins, right? They sort of hid like in these mountains and shit, and they were like these wild Muslim motherfuckers, right? And what they did was the leader, he would get people, and he would give them like opium and shit like that, get them real fucked up. They would fall asleep. And then he takes them to this place that it has like a cabin, and it's like there's a bunch of bitches that are gorgeous with beautiful voices and shit. And he's high as fuck. He's basically in and out between sleep and awake. And all he sees is like amazing food that they never get to eat, and fucking bitches that are gorgeous, and they're singing, and he's just surrounded by, you know, it's just it's mimicking heaven basically, right? And then he comes out of that shit. They put him asleep again. He comes out of that shit, and then of course he thinks he had a vision of the afterlife, right? Because in that so-called dream, they end up telling him shit like, you know, if you just follow the orders of this guy, you'll end up going to this paradise.
Well, what? My fault, Dave. No, I'm high. So was he drugged up during this moment, or
Of course, yeah, he was heavily drugged up.
by what? By what though?
One of it was, some of it was opium. It's possible that some of it was hash, like hashish.
Okay.
Right?
So this guy wasn't able to like be aware consciously of like, yo, like I'm awake. Like,
He
this is-
wasn't in a lucid state of mind. He
Gotcha,
was
okay.
definitely drugged up. In fact, they would give him enough initially to like make him go to sleep, so that when he woke up, he was in this place that they had placed his body somewhere else, right?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
kind of like
Completely mindfucked him.
zanned out or something.
No. I mean, yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah,
it was
drugged
something
out,
like that.
drugged-
And then putting him somewhere else is like, yo, what the fuck? Was that a dream? Like,
Right.
now I'm bugging.
Right, and then they would tell him shit in that fucked up state.
To like even alter him even
Yeah,
more.
to tell him, like, to make it sort of a vision, right? Be like, listen, if you want to end up in this paradise, all you got to do is like follow the orders of, you know, the fucking Muslim king or whatever the fuck it is, right?
Jesus
And he would get this guy,
brainwashing.
right? And then what he would do, you know, some of the guys actually committed suicide trying to go there,
Okay.
right? Like after they did that shit to them, so they had to issue an order where like, if you commit suicide, you're not gonna go there. You're gonna go to hell if you commit suicide.
Oh wow, they had to implement it in the rule and shit.
Right, yeah, it's like you gotta fucking die for the cause, motherfucker. You
Right.
can't just.
That's funny as
But
fuck.
they were fully committed after that. They believed that shit.
Wow, okay.
In fact, when they wanted there was a time where the Muslims, they conquered Spain, right?
Okay.
And one of the things that happened was the leader of that group of Muslim assassins, like he was talking to one of the people, the representatives of Spain, and I think it was like a tower at the top of the castle. He had one of his assassins on top, and he was talking to the guy from Spain. He's like, "You have no idea, like you're fucking with the wrong one." Right. And the way he showed him that, he's like, "Listen, you don't have one soldier. Your best soldier is not as loyal as my worst." Right. And then he sort of gives a sign to the assassin that's all in the top of the roof, And he tells that guy, basically with that sign, to kill himself. And the assassin, he gives like a sign of loyalty, and he fucking throws himself off.
What the fuck?
Right, and he fucking kills himself right there.
And you see that?
And he did that. And then after that, the guy was like, fuck, bro, you guys are not fucking around.
Right.
You know, you got like some serious fucking loyalty. And they did.
These motherfuckers.
And they killed a lot of like high level people. In fact, the word assassin comes from them.
No way.
That's actually where it comes from, yeah.
A lot of honorable people.
It was like a secret Muslim society or some shit back then, yeah. And it ended up turning into a goddamn like civilization. I mean, they ended up conquering shit.
I was actually talking about yesterday about, you know, I don't know if you guys played the Assassin's Creed games.
I played some of it, yeah.
You know,
they did mention it there.
I played a lot of the Brotherhood,
Yeah.
which was really, really good game. And, you know, honestly, bro, like, I think, you know, the multiplayer or, like, the story on that game, you know, resembled a lot of the Renaissance. And it was so accurate, man.
There's a lot of history. There's a lot of
history.
Bro, the my favorite was the first Assassin's Creed game. Bro,
yeah,
I remember
sure.
that shit always, and I always remember that they had like 2021, like the Mayan year shit, the calendar, I mean.
Right.
That was into it. They had like a lot of weird, like that was one of the early steps of me like learning more about,
man. You learned Rome and Italy, and
or like just about like the elite and like getting more into that Illuminati.
Did you see Odyssey?
The game?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, like the one where it shows like Egypt and Rome and shit.
I've seen it, but I never played it.
Bro, I saw it and it was such a fucking historically accurate like depiction of these. Yeah, it was perfect. It was like they got historians and shit.
Damn, that's dope.
From back then to do this, bro. It looked perfect.
No, Assassin's Creed games are dope.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Man, I feel like they lose quality when they make so many games. Like of the Assassin's Creed, you know, the same name going on and on instead of, you know, like,
I mean, it's always gonna be
time.
It's always gonna be hard to
letting it play out.
Top the previous one that was good.
Because they made so many. I think they lost me when they did the boat one. I don't know if you guys remember
the Black Flag.
Yeah,
I think about
that's what it's called.
Well, I don't know.
People like that one a lot.
Actually. I like all of them. Well, I bought all of them, and then I was like, "Is this about just boats or something?"
That's
like
what
that?
It felt like, bro. I didn't really get into that one.
Right. So
I guess I had to do more with pirates and shit.
Yeah,
pirates or
pirates
the ocean or the sea or something. I don't know. I like the landscape, you know, just the free roaming, running around, and being able to like be on the top of the buildings and throwing yourself off and all that stuff.
I mean, there was a, speaking of pirates, there actually was an island here in the Caribbean that was full of fucking pirates. The shit was just there, just pirates there. And at first people were like, all right, that's their shit. But those motherfuckers were too savage. They had to get rid of them eventually, you know.
Cool, they got rid of the pirates?
Yeah, they had to just fucking stomp that shit.
You never heard about that story about the ship that was like left perfectly fine somewhere? Damn, I'm trying to remember it now. And it was about these pirates and like it was left perfectly fine, and it was a mystery. Nobody never knew what happened to the people of the ship and shit.
Nah.
Damn, never mind then. I think I heard it like on Joe Rogan or some shit. I forgot who it was.
Ocean Gate?
Huh?
No, I'm fucking with you.
You said Ocean Gate?
That turned out well.
You remember that? But dude, the idea of like pirates and shit, that's so wild, bro. Like these dudes live on the ocean. It's on sight when they see other ships.
Yeah,
fucking cannonballs, like.
They're still doing that shit. I mean, if you go over there to some African countries, like, bro, they're trying to get those ships. They're not fucking around. Like, those are pirates. They got AKs instead of swords.
We live in such a protective society while, you know, people actually, like, live day to day.
Oh, yeah.
Living for their life.
Yeah, bro.
For their life, bro. Hunting, fishing, you know,
Literally.
just surviving off of these resources.
Yeah, bro.
It's crazy.
There's
bro.
these tribes that, that they don't know anything about the U.S., anything that goes on here, like in different countries in the world. Like, they just live. There's this guy that was on Joe Rogan. I forgot his name off the top, but he started living with his tribe for a bit. And, bro, the way they live compared to us, like, they laugh at us, bro. Like, we're fucking baby dicks compared to them. Bro, these dudes are, first of all, they're walking bare feet. They're walking they hunt their food every day. I remember that the guy on the pod was saying that they get this dog who was like half dead already. Like he was about to die, but like he was still a warrior. That's how much spirit dogs have. That's how they would use the dog to hunt monkeys. All they eat is monkeys because that's all that's on the island.
Right.
And imagine how hard it is to catch a monkey.
Very smart animals, right?
And these dudes are quick and like they have to, bro. Like he went hunting with them, and bro, they hunted for like, I'm talking hours, bro. Like maybe like even the whole day, like 8 hours, a whole day type shit, like a whole 9 to 5, like just hunting, running full pace at the whole time, trying to catch monkey or some shit just so they could feed it back to their family. That's literally their goal.
Jeez.
That's their goal of their life, bro. Like we're here podcasting with these nice ass mics, smoking weed, dopamine times 3,000. And these guys are hunting for their next meal on this fucking island that has nobody but them, probably.
I mean, that does remind me of a different tribe, though, because there was this anthropologist. This dude had he had a short time to live. He had like a dead, he had a diagnosis that was going to kill his ass. And he decided to go for the last months of his life to study this tribe over in some African country. I forgot which one it was. Bro, he fucking finds these people. The only thing they eat, their diet consists of, they get the animals, right? And they fucking pinch them sort of in the neck, like real quick, and blood comes out. They all they eat is the animal's blood. They keep the animal around, they feed it, and they fucking end up drinking its blood, right? That's their diet. When they need to clean up, what they do is they clean up with fucking animal piss.
Sounds like the Liver King, though.
No, they clean up with animal piss.
Like wash themselves?
Like they'll have a fucking goddamn elephit piss on.
I've seen that, yeah. People in Africa, they just get cows and
some
they
people,
just like
a lot of them drink
wash their head
and they do that type of shit. And then, I mean, they do weirder shit too. They spend so much fucking time like fucking just brushing their fucking teeth. There's another tribe that I. No, seriously, they
brushing their teeth.
Their teeth are white as fuck, bro.
Really?
They actually have their houses built,
They do everything,
they cook, they do everything.
They don't got no fucking tenant.
They're actually way more advanced than us if you're actually thinking about it.
I mean, I did see this one tribe in Africa where the men, as soon as they're grown up, what they do is they decide at that point, like, and this, I was reading this in a book called The Denial of Death. This was written by an actual anthropologist, so I'm not bullshitting here. This isn't some shit I saw on a YouTube video, right?
Yeah.
The dude, when they become adults, they fucking put a plug in their ass, right? And they declare from that point on, of course it's a fucking lie, but they say that they never shit, right?
Oh, I think I might have heard of that one.
They say, they declare that they don't shit, right? So
I agree. I agree. I believe it.
That they never shit or that they stick the plug up their ass?
That they never shit.
Listen, bro, that's...
You think it's impossible?
I got 28 bridges I want to sell you.
That's impossible, bro.
David Blaine claims that he didn't shit for I think a full month.
That's good for him.
That's probably a month, though, but...
I mean, did he fast?
Yeah, he didn't eat as well.
I mean...
Yeah, you could just produce you could make smoothies and just piss it all out,
Can you, though? You won't shit anything?
You'll shit
something, bro.
Certain fruits,
regardless, bro.
Certain fruits processed like as drinks, I guess.
Cucumber
processes drinks.
It might be fucking small ass amounts, but you'll shit something. You'll have to, dog. I think, but I'm not sure.
But to stick a plug up your ass, bro, and declare that you don't shit when everyone knows you shit, bro.
Imagine David Blaine that day at the toilet, bro.
That shit must have been deadly. Bro.
Yeah, man.
Nah, David Blaine's a crazy motherfucker, dog. You never seen the video where he's just holding a bunch of balloons and he's floating high as fuck in the air?
No.
For like, I think it was an hour.
Nah, man.
With one arm, just like this. Floating just with the balloons, bro. This shit could pop at any moment, like. He's different. He's like our modern Houdini.
Yeah.
Houdini was a bad motherfucker.
David Blaine's a bad motherfucker, dog.
Yeah.
Houdini was doing some real dangerous shit.
It's some illusion, though.
Nah, the shit David Blaine does now, it's more stunt.
I know Houdini was doing legit, like, stunts.
Yeah, Houdini was about stunts.
Yeah, he was risking his fucking life.
It's actually the reason why he even does stunts now, because it's David Blaine he looks up to Houdini and shit, for sure.
Right, which makes sense.
I think, remember you guys, the little hand slapping against the bags that he did with Kanye?
Oh yeah, where there's like a big ass like
a spike,
like a toothpick, or not a toothpick, an ice pick or whatever.
Pick.
Like a
He
sharp
would just
ass ice
slap
pick.
him and he would know exactly where it's at.
Yeah.
That man is just
Bro,
so predictive, man.
he sticks an ice pick through his arm,
through his skin, yeah.
and it doesn't bleed or anything. Like it just, and he sticks it right back out. Joe Rogan literally just stuck it through him, like live on the pod. Like
that's wild, man. Look like one of those you know the little
lead pencils. Yeah.
Just like inject it and you push it back.
Type shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some wild shit, bro.
But yeah, guys, fucking. Did you hear the new Kanye track?
Nah, bro. What's going on with that, man? He's still going through it?
He's it was interesting, dog. Quote, he says how can he be anti-Semitic?
When he's Semitic, he's
No, when I fucked a Jewish bitch.
Oh, well, of course. I mean, if you fuck a bitch, right?
Yeah.
That's hilarious, because that's like the Hamas dudes that they went over in Israel and started fucking murdering people.
Yeah.
There's some fucking videos that they released to the press, bro. These motherfuckers, they raped them bitches. One of them, they cut off the breast, shot her in the fucking head, and then came inside her after they killed her.
That's best.
I'm just saying, just because you fuck one doesn't mean you...
How can I be anti-Semitic? I don't fuck the Jewish bitch. I don't fuck the Scooters bitch. I mean, he's just doing that to like...
Yeah, for real.
You know
But you know, there's so many...
likes that
I mean, it's an ongoing trend where like the Nazi dudes, they'll end up like marrying a black chick.
Word?
Right? Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, it's like repressed desire to get some black pussy. You know, it's an ongoing thing.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of them do think like that.
Oh,
it's
it happens
It's
a
so
lot.
different. Like,
Oh,
to
yeah.
them, it's like, damn, I just want to
That's
explore.
what Drake. That's what Drake did, man. He went after Rihanna. He went after Nicki Minaj.
Look at the people that like in Congress, right? Like AOC.
Uh-huh.
Like she talks a lot of shit about like white males and shit. She loves white dick.
I'll smash AOC.
She loves white dick.
You'll smash AOC?
I'll fuck AOC. I don't give a fuck. As long as she doesn't give me that horse face. You know when she got the fucked up horse teeth and shit. That shit.
She's cute.
That
She's
shit takes me off guard, bro. That shit fucks me up.
Yeah, she does kind of have the bug teeth.
She has to like sort of trim them shits, you know.
Right.
That's a bit of a problem.
AOC, get them veneers.
I'm thinking to myself about that shit, bro, because the other one, what's the Islamic one?
What about it?
No, what's her name? The other one the one that she's
Oh,
wearing,
that she's always wearing the turban
she's
and
wearing
shit?
some
I don't
her.
know.
She loves white dick too.
She's extremely...
She's with a white dude. Talking shit about white dudes. I mean, it's just repressed desire for white cock is what it is.
She's been heavily vocal about the whole Palestine shit, like free Palestine and shit.
Oh, of course she is.
Where's she from? She is Islamic?
She is, but she's from an African country.
Gotcha.
An Islamic African country.
Yo, my man Diddy has been...
I hear he's going through some shit, bro. He settled for $30 million or some shit.
$30 million, dog, to Cassie, bro.
Listen, bro, she had to get something right. That's some bullshit right there.
He was getting the shit he was getting accused of was actually pretty wild, dog.
I know.
Like he got accused of blowing up Kid Cudi's car.
But you gotta understand the type of shit they were saying about him with his lady. I mean, they were saying that she records other rappers that she fucks.
Yeah, bro.
And she claimed and that she sticks her finger up their ass and shit and like have it on video and shit.
She claimed that Puff was a cuck. She claimed that Diddy buys male escorts so they could fuck Cassie, and that he could watch it and beat off to it.
So the stories are true.
That's the whole point of this, and like there's like so many other videos.
Because people been saying this shit for a while, like even other rappers.
50's on like that nigga's on a fucking super high right now. Like he's going super ham, just like posting about the whole shit with Diddy right now. Because he's always talking shit to Diddy. Like he's always like, but
Diddy is suspicious though. I mean,
yeah, man.
I mean, dude,
he's not as suspicious as Young Thug though. I mean, that's.
They even claimed that like he was like dangling someone off the 17th floor balcony. Yeah. Like, bro, there's been stories that like Diddy's the actual Suge. Like he's the Suge Knight. Like, and
I think it makes some sense. It makes some sense.
My man Puff is a cuck, though.
The cuck thing doesn't surprise me, though, at all. That shit does not surprise me, bro. What surprises me is that shit exists. That there's a dude who's willing to pay another dude to fuck his bitch in front of him. Damn. I mean, how many dudes you go up to them and you tell them, I'll fuck your bitch in front of you? That's an easy way to get, punched in the fucking face.
Did you saw Ron slide? Yeah. What do you say? You say you gonna slide?
Easy way to lose your bitch too, bro. What the fuck?
I mean, clearly, bro.
Right.
Like, but
what are you doing, dude?
But I mean, he could be bisexual. He's just into that.
I think he likes dick, bro. That's the thing.
Yeah,
this dude isn't a dick, bro.
I don't think so, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically just like watching porn, bro. Watching a dude fuck your wife, bro. What do you think about that?
Watching a dude fuck my wife?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I wouldn't be okay with it, David. But your point, what was your point? That we watch guys fuck chicks on porn?
No,
porn is digital cuckery.
You actually had a point. That's what I was bringing it up.
Yeah.
Like that is pretty much
that's what porn is.
If you watch porn, technically you're a cuck. Think about it.
It is digital cuckery.
Because you're watching another man fuck up. Unless you watch lesbian
I mean, if you're
porn.
watching Solo, you know what I'm saying? Like
a girl jerking off.
Right.
But none of us, I'm sure people who are straight just watch regular man and girl. Like,
here's an interesting. You remember Alex Jones ended up in a situation one time where there was a you know who Alex Jones is?
No.
He's this conspiracy theory guy online.
Oh yeah.
Some fat dude.
Yeah, fat dude.
Yeah.
White guy.
That guy, right?
That spoke about like Kanye or something.
He did have a conversation with Kanye
about Hitler or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I know.
And there was a situation where on a video that he posted, they ended up seeing on his phone, somebody zoomed in on that shit, and apparently there was tranny porn on that shit.
Damn.
Now,
how do they know it's a tranny from a picture though, bro?
I think it was the search.
Oh, it was the search? He searched up tranny.
And I'm thinking...
It says it right there.
And I'm saying to myself, like, damn, bro, like this...
Who edited that, bro?
You never know who somebody really is,
I mean, it's cool, bro.
Jesus.
You never really know, bro.
Fucking...
I hear rappers are into that shit.
Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of trannies on different podcasts / platforms claiming that they've slept with a bunch of rappers and that, like... I mean, Dwight Howard...
oh, yeah. Dwight Howard's one of the biggest ones, man.
Bro, did you hear about the Dwight Howard case?
No, what happened with Dwight
It's one of the most based...
Dwight Howard, a basketball player, man.
Yeah, but he's into that shit.
He's bisexual as well, but he doesn't... The thing is, every time, like, because he was, like, on a promotional run, like, some shit not so long ago, when the whole, like, because I think he's getting sued, or there's something going on, either charges or he's getting sued.
Yeah.
By this guy that he was with in a weird relationship. But he was on a promotional run, I guess, trying to clear his name. And they kept asking him, like, so are you gay, this and that? Yeah. And he would always be like, yo, it's none of your business. Like, it's none of your business. Like, he wouldn't answer, but he would just be like, yo, nobody needs to know, bro. Like, he would just... Like, that would be his answer.
Just get away from it.
That sounds like a yes.
Exactly. So whatever. Yeah. So let me explain what happened. From what
it's like someone asking you, like, "Oh, did you murder someone?" And you're like, "No, man, stop asking me about this."
Because if somebody asks you whether or not you sucked a dick, you should be very quick in being able to say no.
Exactly right. But he was like, "Nah, man, this is nobody's business. Whatever I do with my life."
Right.
And I'm like, "Damn, Dwight. All right. I mean, you could have just said yes or no, but." Whatever. The whole thing that had happened was he was into this guy. He was texting some dude, and let me tell you right now, the text messages are leaked and everything. It is extremely vulgar. Like, this dude is on some gay shit. I don't remember what it was exactly, but more or less, it was like he was trying to meet up with this guy, and they were talking and shit. They eventually meet up, and another dude is there. And this is like Dwight's like other side piece. And it's a really big ass dude. Dwight is like a fucking
7 foot nigga.
He is tall as shit. The partner that he was there with is like almost his height, and then the guy that he was talking to originally came through just trying to fuck Dwight type shit, or just trying to be with him. So he pulls up, he sees that another guy's there, and he starts getting uncomfortable. He didn't really like vocally say it, but eventually that's why he's like suing or shit. And my man Dwight was trying to get his side thing to fuck that dude.
He was trying to get a threesome with 2 dudes?
Exactly. And
That's some wild shit.
And homie was like, he couldn't handle it. He was like, yo, I'm not into this. I'm not into this, bro. La, la, la.
I wonder what the fuck he had in mind, bro. Dwight.
Bro, Dwight's been caught like grabbing guys' dicks in games.
Oh, God.
You know, sitting down on the sideline, you know, just sitting down. Like,
just
you know,
grabbing a dick.
He's taking a seat, and then, you know, like a player's right there. He's just right there.
Can you imagine a dude like Dwight in prison, bro?
Like, come on, man.
Bro, he would be the booty bandit of the prison, bro. Like, he'd be raping motherfuckers left and right, bro.
Bro, but that guy, he's a 7-foot motherfucker, dog.
God damn.
He big as shit.
Yo, those dudes' rectums would never recover, bro. God damn.
But yeah, that's
how did we what else do you have for me?
I don't got much topics today, but we were talking about Diddy, but we're already off that.
David.
The diddler.
What's up?
Yo, you gotta put the mic like
that's right here,
type shit. Yeah.
David, you believe in God?
I believe in God.
There we go. Oh yeah, we were talking about that too.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah, go for it.
So you guys don't believe in God, right?
Well, he says he's an agnostic or some shit like that, or that he doesn't know what he is, or that he doesn't want to label what he is, or
I don't care.
He doesn't give a fuck.
So I have a question. So like, let's say I'm Christian. I believe in God.
Sure.
There's people that believe in Buddhism.
Yeah.
Or
other religions?
people. Yeah.
All type of shit.
Whatever. All type of religions. Which religion do you know is that one, the true one, or like what religion goes by what you believe in, and then that's what is supposed to transpire?
Yeah.
What happened if there's none that goes with what you?
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people have different thoughts about the same God.
What are your thoughts?
I feel like you die, you reincarnate.
Oh, your answer? Okay, reincarnation.
Not reincarnate, but you obviously just go to heaven, but you live a life. You know, like your spirit goes on.
So not reincarnation, but you go
not
somewhere.
Reincarnate.
There's a destination you go.
Yeah, like your soul survives death.
Somewhere. You definitely go somewhere.
Okay. But you don't think you go back to life? Like you don't start a new life?
You don't become a human again?
No.
Okay.
No. I don't think so.
So you do believe more in the Christian type of?
I believe in God, you know.
So you believe in God?
I don't know too much about, I believe in God.
Okay.
I don't know too much about the Christian religion, you know. I don't really, study it, or I don't go to church daily, every Sunday or something like that, but I do believe in God. You know, my parents have, taught me, you know, believe in this
and most people do believe in God.
And yeah, you know, I've heard certain stuff, and I believe that after death, I have, you know, my spirit goes to heaven and I live a extra life. You know, I mean, not or just like a permanent life.
Your soul lives on.
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck that up.
I feel you, but what's your side though? What do you think?
What do I think?
Nothing. He doesn't believe in fucking.
Well, I don't think that there's a God. At least in the sense that people believe in God, right? Like people when they think of God, they think of some conscious being that created everything, is in control of everything, and is perfectly good, right? He's not evil, right? Because then God and Satan would just be one being, right? If it was just evil and good.
Okay.
But
I mean, could there be just a God that is both?
I mean, what do you want to call God is the issue, right? That's one of the issues with the...
Yeah, because that's kind of water god, which is Zeus, right?
Zeus was one of the old
Greek
gods.
or whatever.
Greek gods, you know.
But you're saying it more of a Christian perspective, right?
Well, monotheism in general, right? The idea that there's only one God, and that one God is all good, all powerful, and all
Is that the most common?
Well, yeah. I mean, think about it. The most popular religion in the world is Christianity, and next to it is Islam, and Islam has 1.9 billion followers, right? So between them two, that's at least 4 billion.
For sure.
Right? That's a lot of fucking people. That's most of the world, almost. Well, yeah, that's half the world between those two religions, right? So that's a belief in one God. Okay? Now, what do I think? I mean, why my concept is always
There's no proof.
No, I mean, there's
no evidence.
I have to have a reason for it, right?
That's it?
Well, there has to be a reason for believing in it.
But does it have to be a logical reason?
I mean, why would I believe it if it's an illogical reason?
Yeah, it's a lot of
because you could
sig-
have an experience with something that may not be logical, but
The experience doesn't have to be logical, but if you had an experience, it's logical to believe that you had an
But
experience.
I feel like if you don't really
experiences
speak-
are logical.
In what sense?
Well, no, my bad. I'm not trying to say that. I meant that. Now you confused me. Now my whole
Listen,
point.
all I did was ask you, what do you mean?
No, before that. Wait, I said before what you said. You just said.
I think you're just high, bro.
I mean, of course, my man. I'm trying to. The dopamine.
That's why this isn't fair. You know this.
No, hold up. You said that an experience, in order for you to believe in God or whatever, you have to have a reason for it.
There has to be a reason that justifies a belief in God. Yeah, I mean that's a big thing to believe. By the way, like there's Listen, think about what you're being asked to consider when you believe in God, right? At least in the regular monotheistic faith, right? You're asked to believe that.
But why does it have to be that?
Well, what else do you want to call God?
I'm just saying it doesn't.
Tell me what we're talking about.
I'm just saying it doesn't have to be in the monotheistic way.
Well, we're talking about God, so you can tell me what concept. What do you want to say God is?
Can't you just come up with your own concept though?
Why would I? If
I'm
I
just
came
saying
up
in
with it,
general.
I'd be making it up by definition, right? I mean,
True.
But everything else is made up as well. These other religions, they're no different.
right, and I don't believe in them either.
But a lot of people
So,
believe in it.
But I'm saying, like, just in general, like one day an experience happens to me,
okay,
and I'm gonna take it however I perceive it.
you could ask yourself, like, okay, what was that experience? I mean,
Right.
Was it? Is
And
it
maybe-
more likely that I transcended into a spiritual realm, or could I just be a paranoid schizophrenic?
Or the true
Maybe-
question is, what makes you believe in God?
Maybe throughout that experience, I do believe in God after that I had a certain experience.
that happens to a lot of people.
And you're saying, as long as that happens to you,
I'm saying that what's more likely, right? What is the reason for believing that based on you had some experience and you attribute that experience to God? What is more likely, that your experience can be explained through like biology, or that you actually had contact with a spiritual entity, right?
what's more likely?
What's more likely? Be honest with yourself here. But I'm saying.
I mean, there's variables though to that.
There are. But look, here
Because you can't just be like, yo, it could be a lot of things. I could be fucking on DMT and maybe I did speak to a,
maybe you did.
you know what I mean?
But why? But you. I mean, you got to understand. Like, you got to give yourself a reason for believing that that's what really happened there. I mean, you got to defend that position, right? You can't just.
I mean, it'll be hard to defend something that I can't prove.
Well, here's the thing, right?
Consciousness is something that we can't prove.
Just to get the monotheistic concept out of the way, right?
ahead,
The basic three Abrahamic religions are Christianity, Judaism, and Islam.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. God is, according to them, all good, all knowing, and all powerful. Right. Now, I'm not going to bring up the problem of evil. That's too easy. No. But the idea is this: you're asked to believe in that God through faith. In other words, there's no evidence that you can point to, so you have to believe despite there not being any evidence, and that's what saves you. Right? It's not just
The evidence can't be that specific experience you had.
what experience are you talking about?
It probably changes throughout, like, traditions or throughout
I'm
generations.
just saying, there's been
can.
Stories.
People have had experiences that they claim that
Right.
they've seen,
Yeah.
they've talked,
Yeah.
whatever it was.
I mean, you can explain that biologically, right?
But how old is the Bible?
It's pretty fucking old, especially like the Old Testament is like 3,000 years old or some shit,
How would you explain that biologically?
through experimentation. I mean, you can stimulate spiritual experiences where people.
All right, we've talked about this.
You understand this, right? I mean, you
Yeah.
can provoke it with drugs. I mean, the fact that somebody can take DMT and feel that.
So even then, it's like you're saying it's just not justifiable though, in any sense.
Well,
even then, if you don't think there will be any experience that you'll have that'll be justified for you to believe in any type of God.
I can't say that. I can't tell you what I would. I mean, it's possible that I could have an experience and be like, yo, there's definitely a God, bro.
Okay, so you're willing to say that though.
I'm saying that that's possible, but I can't.
Okay.
But that doesn't have anything to do with whether or not there is a God, because then that would just be based on my feeling after an experience,
Right.
right? So why would I? Do you understand? That doesn't prove anything.
No.
That's
I'm just asking. I'm just
that's
asking
a
if
test
you would.
about how gullible I would be under a given experience. right? And it's not that people. No. But I don't want to. I know that sounds like an insult. It's not.
No.
It's not. All right. Look, people naturally believe in God. I mean, you could go to any civilization that you want. There's going to be religion, right? There's going to be faith, and there's going to be faith in something that's way powerful than us, and it's pretty universal. And the people that believe
there wasn't, not to cut you off, there wasn't no tribes out here that were just straight up atheists, like, yo, fuck this shit, we're here thugging it.
No.
Hard to...
Not that I know.
For example,
Gotcha.
you know, like the Mayans, they believed in a god.
No, that's what I was asking, because I'm out here asking
Aztecs.
if there were tribes out there back
And
in
it's not that religious people are fucking stupid, because that's just that's just not the case. I mean, even historically. I mean, don't get me wrong, back then everybody was religious.
They just had a belief in something, you know, like
they did have it.
They had belief in God, in the sun.
The sun was a huge point of worship.
Or the moon. Or
Yeah.
it could
Imagine,
be,
that's all they saw. That was the most powerful thing to them, probably.
Yeah.
So it was like, yo, this might be the god. Like, this is it right here.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it produced so much like produce for like, you know, their
It's all perspective,
their villages
bro.
and everything, you know.
We're here
It
living
helped
with
out,
so
and
much
I would
technology
assume-
now, and we're like, yo, that's not God, bro. It's like...
I mean, it does make amazing sense when you consider it from their perspective, right?
Yeah, of course.
Even in the Greek religions, it was almost like an extension of the Egyptian shit. Because if you look at it, what they believed is that, you know, father sky, right? They saw the sky as like a fatherly, you know, it was identified with masculine.
A person, it would be an object.
Right, yeah, they would associate
Yeah.
that. They would sort of morph.
A god would be the object.
Right, and it
Or
was
just
like...
nature in general.
It was
Right.
the what is it called? Father Sky fucked Mother Earth.
Yeah.
Which Mother Earth is
Nature.
Gaia.
Mother Nature.
Right, and so they fucked, and they had these Titan babies, right? And one of them was Saturn, and Saturn fucking ate all his babies because the fucking oracle told him that one of your kids is gonna end up killing you and taking over.
Yeah.
And of course, Zeus was one of his kids that ended up, you know, killing him and taking over. So that ended up happening, and then you end up with all these other gods, and there's like a god of gods, and then, you know, later on there come the Jews, and they were like, fuck all that shit. There's one God. It's just one, and that fucking changed everything.
Everything.
You know,
It just made it more simpler.
and it made it more plausible too, because it's harder to fucking explain how there could be 1,600 gods or some shit, right?
Yeah, I would assume, you know, it would just be a god that specifically did this.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, and-
instead of, you know, the religion aspect.
Yeah, and there's another thing that, I mean, a lot of people just believe in the idea of God, right? Of like a supreme being,
Yeah.
you know, without any religious aspect to it. But there's also the question of like, you know, the first cause, right? Because some people see God as like a way of explaining like, well, where did the universe come from, right? Did it come from nothing? I mean, that doesn't make any sense, right? And then they say, well, God did it, and then of course the next question would be, who made God, right? And then
True.
And then we end up in that circle that's never ending.
I mean, what are you putting your money in? All in if you had
You know what my dad told me?
you had
God
to
was.
Go ahead.
You know what we were like created? My dad told me, you know, as a preacher and as somebody that believed, like, you know, spoke about God every day.
Your dad's a preacher?
Studied it, yeah.
Oh,
he
shit,
went to
okay.
college in Chicago.
Oh, he studied
and
this.
He studied this.
Oh, shit, okay.
And he told me, I don't know like anything about this, but
Okay,
he
okay.
said that, we were made out of clay, right?
Okay.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that God formed us into clay, you know, formed us perfectly into human beings, and then that we were just brought into this earth.
That was a very common belief back then. Like even the Romans, who were like fucking pagans, I mean, even they would say that. Even Epictetus talks about he mentions the body as like being clay.
Because it's so like exact, you know, you could actually form it, you know, create whatever you
Yeah,
want.
you could turn it into any shape that you want.
Damn.
Or we're reincarnated as babies, so it's like
Yeah.
It's crazy though, because like when you do think about it, like all the possibilities of what did start the earth, and it's like I forgot who I was listening to. I think it was Brian Cox. I think that's his name. You know who that is?
Is that a physicist?
I believe so. I think he was talking about the idea that like, I think how advanced we are or some shit. Damn, I wish I really remembered now, bro. I'll get back to it. I'm gonna look into it.
Yeah.
But he had a really good conversation with Joe Rogan that I'm gonna bring up. I think I liked the video.
I mean,
you guys keep talking.
One of the concepts of God that makes more sense nowadays is the idea of deism.
Pause.
Do you have any doubts on
Deism?
whether like God is kind of real? Like
This guy doesn't believe in God.
no, like any like 1%. Like like it's this. Like,
I entertain the idea of like mystical shit and there's a lot of wild shit in the Bible that clearly the guy who wrote it, like the classical atheist who doesn't
Makes
really
sense.
the classic atheist that doesn't care about religion and just says like this is just a bunch of bullshit that some dudes who didn't know anything wrote back then.
yeah.
I think that's a bit too much to
Right.
That's too much of a stretch
Okay.
to say that. Because when you read, for example, like the Old Testament, like if you read the book of Genesis, you're like, this guy's not fucking stupid.
Right.
The first book, that
Yeah,
it's a fucking car.
Whose
My
car is
man.
that, bro?
Someone.
I don't know.
But
You guys don't want to check that?
it sounds like two cars fucking, bro. It's just getting faster.
Yo, can you check on that real quick?
He's clapping them car cheeks.
Please, bro. Just to make sure, bro.
Damn, he's going in.
Is he beeping?
Nah, hell no. Look, it stop right there. Fuck that shit.
Nah, our cars are outside, guys. You gotta check. Maybe somebody's trying to rob
Yeah,
us.
it's
There's a
possible.
dude parked up weird, dude, just like in the center of the fucking street.
Nah, I'm gonna check my car, though. Hold on.
Nah, you good. For sure.
You sure, though?
I mean, you could check. I mean,
I'm gonna check
You getting nervous on me, bro?
Nah, I'm just saying. You guys don't want to check the whip? Though? We can take a little break.
Bro. Come, bro.
I'm not Sneeko. And guys, we are back. It's the VNA podcast.
Hello.
The worst podcast on the internet, but we're here.
On some news related to the topic, you know that Kid Cudi's for Palestine?
Of
Is
course
he?
he is.
Yes,
Yeah,
he is.
of course he is.
He's mentioned that
Of
in
course
other
he would.
songs.
Yeah, like,
Well, he has?
Yeah.
He posted it on his IG.
You remember
How do you
that
feel
song?
about that?
How do I feel about? I don't.
What are you, Ron? Since let's put you on the hot spot. What are you?
I don't think we've gotten your views, Ron.
No, Ron is more on the Taliban side. He's more of a Taliban sort of guy.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the
You're
beard.
more of a terrorist supporter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrorist win in Counter-Strike, yeah, but
Nothing else. Nothing else.
I choose not to get involved politically. You know,
I could picture you doing a beheading, though.
I mean, that's a visual. That's quite a visual there.
You got the facial hair for it.
Yeah. That.
Right on. Yeah, take that as a
Put
sign.
a turban on. You're good to go.
All right. Okay. Cool.
You saw all those people,
Just got
all
him
the Islamic people doing their prayers at like the biggest church in like England, where like the kings and queens are buried and like the tomb of the unknown soldier, and a bunch of Islamic people just gathered there and kind of like did their Islamic prayers, kind of like I guess to like go
Yeah.
against the church
They
or
do,
whatever.
yeah.
They do
And it's
that.
like a super holy church.
Yeah. I'm very concerned about, like, Islam. Just as a religion, bro. Like, it's fucking scary shit.
You think so?
Very, very scary shit.
I don't know if I'm concerned about it. I think it's more of like the battle of the fittest, the strongest will survive, And sometimes Christians are not that tough, I
You
feel
think
like Islam
people-
is more of a tough
You
religion.
think the new
It's
generation,
definitely much more war-based and
Yeah,
and
hell
the new
yeah.
generation perceives Islamic stuff more like machismo,
Yeah.
more manly,
No, and
versus
they're-
Christianity is more like.
well, they're
kinda simpy,
promoting it that way.
right.
Yeah, they're promoting it that
Andrew
way.
Tate.
Andrew Tate is one of them.
He definitely talks about Islam a lot now.
Yeah,
Ever since he got out of jail, he's like full Islam.
right.
Talking
Sneeko.
about how everything's haram and shit.
That's a fucking scary thing, the Islamic shit, though. Just because of the amount of influence. Like, a lot of people don't realize how influential Islam is. I don't mean just like
Any
over
religion
there.
is influential.
Of course.
Yeah.
What about the Christian nationalists?
Those are just retards.
How about the Goku religion, where you?
Now we're talking. Now we're potting.
Yeah, it's a real religion.
Oh, I know. I actually know what you're talking about.
I've never heard of this.
Share some knowledge, Mikey.
I mean, I saw it on Instagram somewhere where they're like these dudes that actually like pray to Goku.
I
like
think it'll
he's,
catch on. Yeah.
like he's actually the Jesus.
Huh.
Like just
So
pretty
they're
much
all donating their energy for the spirit
So,
bomb.
so
type shit.
think of like some Buddhist praise, but it's Goku, and
Right.
you have a training like One Punch Man. You actually do get strong, and
You know, Goku's like a very positive guy. He's very like he's very
Isn't
good
he, like-
morals.
he's
He
like
would
the-
never like harm a fly. You know,
He's like the Superman of Japan, right? Like America has Superman, they have Goku,
yeah,
sort of.
I would. That's a good one to
It's
say.
a
I
good
guess.
parallel.
Yeah.
It just throws you off guard. It's sort of like because it's a weird cartoon. I mean, think about the people that he lives with.
Sleep. I fuck with DBZ heavy.
Do you understand what I mean? Like, there's fucking pink people and shit. You know, there's
I
guess.
Like what? Like
They're aliens.
Boo and like yeah.
But they're aliens, you feel me?
yeah.
Technically, they're normalized.
Even
by
the
that shit.
neighbors have like tails and shit. There's a green. Vegeta's a green dude.
There's
you know?
aliens in like
I mean,
Superman too, though.
they're apes, bro. That's where they come from. They're really apes. They transform into big ass apes most of the time.
That's some weird shit, bro.
Opinions
bro.
on Master Roshi. Goated.
Goated, always trying to fuck.
Yeah.
It's like Quagmire.
Man
It's
was
like
yeah.
old ass Quagmire.
Old guy in the fucking series, bro.
Yo, for real.
Like straight up.
Master Roshi
Who was
was
he always hitting on? Bulma? I forgot.
Chi-Chi.
Yeah, Chi-Chi.
Oh yeah, everyone could get it. He didn't discriminate.
Hell yeah, bro. He was always chilling with that big ass turtle.
Yeah.
And he
forgot
lives on
his-
a really small planet.
Not even a planet, an island, little island, bro.
comic-
It's like an island planet. It's
Type
like
shit.
and it has like super like gravity or something.
Bro, a wave will destroy everything. I don't know how that shit hasn't.
Have you guys seen the parody of Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
No, you guys are
No.
losing me.
No, it's basically like voiceovers. The actual episode plays out, but they just change the voice and they make a couple edits.
Oh yeah.
I think Goku asked Piccolo if he was a Yoshi.
That's best. That's some Ron content, bro.
Definitely.
But yeah, Islamic dog swag.
Nah, bro, I'm fucking. I mean, think about like the Muslim Brotherhood, bro. Like,
You're anti-Islam.
no. I don't have a problem. Like, people can have whatever faith they want. The problem is the amount. Like, it's so difficult to reform. There's places where it's been where it has reformed slightly.
Yeah.
But bro, this shit is dangerous. There's like jihad. Like, that's some rough shit to get over. They're not just gonna.
But I don't think they're turning into that though.
What do you mean they're not turning
There's
into that?
extremists in any religion.
Yeah.
No. This is like a commonly held belief that like all the fucking Jews need to die. Right? This is not like
Them, but I'm
this is not
saying-
some shit on the side. This is not just Hamas shit. This
But
is
we're
like
saying,
common.
but I'm saying related to like a lot of people joining it now. I don't think they're trying to be jihads or whatever it's called.
They don't have to want to be jihad. I'm just saying like this is something that they're gonna promote.
It's integrated in the.
and it's
And
all
it's
the-
heavily integrated. It's not like the prophet is some fucking warlord. He's not Jesus who's like, oh, I'll just die on a cross, you know. He's some dude that's like, let's make fucking holy war and let's get this shit, you know.
Did you see the people of Yemen, the like terrorists from Yemen that took over that ship?
I did see the video, yeah.
Dude, that was pretty crazy.
That's fucking
They literally
insane.
hijacked that ship.
Yeah.
And they came down on a helicopter
Yeah.
and they just took over. Shit was
I
pretty
can't believe
crazy.
that shit worked.
It did. I mean, the people on the ship probably weren't war ready.
They got
weren't
caught
ready for
lacking.
that. Yeah.
Seriously, yeah.
Fucking pacifist.
It's wild out here, bro.
yeah, bro.
Fucked up world we're living
And
in.
who did the ship belong to? Was it a British ship?
It was Israeli.
Israeli?
Yeah.
Well, you know Yemen doesn't fuck with Israel, so.
Yeah, it's I mean, none of these people fuck
It's kind of
with each other,
Israel
bro.
versus the Middle East.
I'm just thinking to myself, like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys could just chill the fuck out.
Whatever happened to Ukraine, bro?
It's making
Zelensky's banging for money.
I hear it's making a comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's making a comeback.
Supposedly, what they have stored for them in the winter is gonna be crazy. The Russians are going crazy this winter. They're gonna fucking.
They are. Yeah,
bury those.
it's the 90th anniversary of the Holodomor.
For real?
Yeah.
They're definitely going to wage war on Ukraine.
bad.
I've always been of the opinion that
Well-
Ukraine can't win, no matter how much money we throw at the problem. That's my opinion.
It'd be very difficult for them to win, yeah.
You can give them
Yeah.
$1 trillion, they're not
Yeah.
gonna win. It's to think about Ukraine, think about Russia,
Yeah.
like the size, the military power, the military knowledge, expertise.
Are you guys afraid that like some crazy shit might happen soon?
Nah.
I mean,
I'm looking forward to it, bro. There's something has to take me out of this fucking boredom, you know? If
Yeah.
it's a nuclear holocaust, so fucking be it, you know what I'm saying?
Real nihilistic,
yeah, I don't know about that.
Hey, you guys are pussyfied over here, bro. Let's
bro.
I don't know if I'm ready for World War III.
Well, if it's gonna happen, you gotta let it happen.
You ready to get them boots laced
Supposedly-
up and head to war?
You gotta do what you
You ready to
gotta
get drafted?
Supposedly, Black Ops.
do. It'll
2
be over
predicted
quick. That war.
If it's a nuclear war, oh yeah.
Yeah, it'll be
They
over
don't
real
even
quick.
care how many boots on the ground you got.
It's possible though, that one side will throw a fucking nuke and the other one will be like, all right, let's chill. Let's relax.
Or people will say fuck that because
There's
bruh,
a nuclear
just imagine,
proliferation treaty,
bruh, just
which is
imagine
basically you send a
Twitter.
nuke, we send a nuke.
Imagine Twitter and social media after a nuclear war, bro. Or like someone dropped a nuke, bruh.
Bro, it's that
bruh.
World War
Is that
III.
Twitter will be making jokes in the middle of it?
That's the problem, bro. Like World War III is trending on
It's
Twitter
giving
every week,
Armageddon.
you know?
Some shit like that.
Some wild shit.
It is scary though, dog.
I can see Twitter just making fun of the whole thing.
Fuck.
I mean, of course.
Laughing until the moment they die.
There's always gonna be people like just laughing at.
Activision predicted it in Black Ops 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they say that World War III apparently happened in 2024, and that some I forgot how the story goes, but it's like a Latin country. I think it's Uruguay, or the president of Uruguay is like taking over the world or something like that.
Yeah. Speaking of Latin countries,
That is one of the most unlikely
Hey,
things.
shout out Javier Milei though.
the guy who won in Argentina.
Milei,
Respect.
awesome guy, cool dude.
Is that the Argentinian guy?
Afuera.
He is, yeah.
Afuera. You seen that video?
Yo, he's based.
I saw this one video where he was heated about the social.
Oh, he's like, you can't give the left an inch. Those fucking shit-tards. The journalist is like, but why do you call them shit? Because they are shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucks with him.
I
man.
love
Love
that
it.
shit.
You can't give them a millimeter. I fucking love Javier
Trump
Milei.
gave him a shout out and even flew out to see him.
Hey, shout out Trump and Javier Milei.
Those
Leaders
dudes
of the
are
new world.
fucking savages, bro.
Yeah, dude. He fucks with Trump too. Like,
He doesn't give a fuck.
They're
Bro.
about to fuck shit up for
Bro, this 2024 is gonna be a wild fucking year.
probably the craziest ever.
It's gonna be insane.
The most insane anticipated
I
political
think
election of all
They're
time.
gonna hold out to like say who the Democratic nominee is, because Biden is running for re-election, but really he just wants to pardon himself in the sun in case the
Bro,
shit goes left.
Biden wears
Really.
a fucking diaper. You know what
He's
I'm
not
saying?
gonna run, bro.
I
really don't think he's gonna run,
Because
bro.
imagine he runs and something happens to him, and we have Kamala Harris. Oh my goodness.
He's not gonna run, bro.
Shoot
I
me,
really
shoot me
don't-
now. Fucking shoot me now.
I really don't see.
Somehow Kamala Harris is less intelligible than Biden, and Biden's fucking senile. Like somehow you can't even
I don't know
understand
what the
Kamala
fuck
Oldest
Harris.
oldest president in the United States, Biden.
Bro, Kamala is brain dead.
Yeah, dude, she takes too much Xanax in the morning. Like the way she slurs her words, the way she says shit that doesn't make sense. Is
Not even. She just says some base ass shit.
You remember
it's
when Biden
Trump
won?
just
You
says
remember-
whatever the fuck he thinks of in the moment.
That's why I think
Is the
people
odd
respect him
thing.
more. You know
But
what I
you
mean?
remember-
But it's such an odd thing for a fucking president, don't you think? Like, just
You remember when
It
Biden
is.
won and they had the Kamala video where she's like, "We did it, Joe." She looked like drunk. She looked drunk or some shit. We did it, Joe.
you can't
classic.
be shit faced after you got nominated and won. You know,
What? That's the
it's
perfect
crazy.
time to get shit
you're
faced.
fucked up, bro. Like,
What?
You're
Bro.
fucked up with the nuclear codes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a wild way to live, my man.
Yeah. No, but fucking no, Biden's not running, bro.
But they're holding on until the last minute to announce like
Of
their actual
course.
nominee.
Of course, bro. They're gonna-
And it's crazy that there's no Democratic fucking debates. Obviously, they can't put Biden in a debate.
Bro,
He'll get
They've
ripped to
been said
shreds.
they weren't gonna do it.
He'll get slashed. He'll
Bro,
get
they're
demolished.
not. They're trying to protect themselves, bro.
Yeah.
They know they're getting slashed in every debate.
I
dog.
just want to say anything besides Newsom. If they elect Gavin Newsom, oh my god, I'll
He
be
wouldn't
so
win.
sad. Huh?
He wouldn't win, bro. A lot of people don't
You
like
don't know
him.
that.
Nah, a lot of people don't like him, bro. I feel
A
like
lot of-
California hates that man, or Los, whatever. Like
I mean, he's fucked shit up so bad.
they hate him, bro. You know how many people probably moved from LA, bro?
Yo,
'cause
how
of
did
him?
they clean up San Francisco in one night?
You seen
in
that?
one fucking night, everything was gone. And
When
I've been
Xi
to San
Jinping-
Francisco. I've seen the Armageddon there. I've seen the fucking zombie apocalypse in San Francisco firsthand. And I can't believe that they cleaned that shit up in one night and put barriers up.
This
and
is
where
what-
did all the homeless people go?
This is what he said exactly.
Where
dog.
did they put them?
Quote: "When company comes over, you gotta clean the house."
Yeah.
Wild.
And then
Wild thing to say,
He was
dog.
like, "Oh, if you guys think we cleaned it up because of President Xi Jinping coming, that's exactly why we did it."
Yeah, he admitted it already,
yeah.
just with that quote. He's like, but
I mean, if he tried to hide it, he would have looked foolish. He would have looked hella foolish.
But he's also saying, you know, he's also admitting we could have done this shit the whole time.
the whole time.
And
Yeah.
we refused to.
yeah, that's why it's so evil.
Which
It's
is
like,
a huge
come on,
problem.
bro. Like that's fucking horrible, bro.
They did it so fast, and isn't it crazy how there's not one video of them cleaning up the place? I haven't seen one video of them cleaning up San Francisco.
Yeah.
Like you would
Motherfuckers
think
probably
someone
did
would have
that
snuck
so
a video or
late
some
at
shit.
night or some sneaky ass shit, bro. Like, but that is crazy.
That whole
bro.
situation is kind of weird. What did they do with the homeless people? Where are they?
Who knows, bro? Maybe they're in fucking Uruguay. You know?
They probably pulled out the army or like guys in like some shit and commanded everybody to leave. Like, you feel me?
Did they move
I'm
to
a-
LA? Did they spread out? Like, what happened?
Bro, getting some fucking butt naked homeless dude on bath salts to get out of there is
They laid out the red carpet for my man.
goddamn.
I don't know why, but can't even do it for their own people. It's sad, bro. And they want that person to run for the country, bro.
I mean, I kind of knew what was gonna happen when he went to go see Xi Jinping in China. You feel me? When Gavin Newsom
Oh,
went
yeah,
to go
you
see
sent
him,
me that
I knew,
video.
yeah, I knew that he was gonna. I knew that Xi Jinping was gonna go
That's
visit
a
him.
weird communist.
You sent me that video of him like playing basketball with the
I'm
Chinese
running over
kids.
the kid, yeah, that shit was so
What the
funny.
fuck is that about, bro?
He
He
ran
was
over that
playing
little
ball.
child.
He was playing ball with these like small ass Asian kids.
Dude's like giving out hints that he's a fucking Marxist. Like,
I mean, Biden said what's up too. They hung out. They said they gave their little handshake.
yeah, but all of them will fucking take a shit on one
Hey, yo,
hand
I'm gonna grab a water.
and fucking pimp slap you with it,
The
and
C-
then try to shake your hand with the other.
I mean, the CCP doesn't publicly say they hate us though. They obviously like.
No,
hide.
they're not like the other like Muslim majority countries where
Exactly.
where the fucking assembly is screaming death to
Fuck,
America.
yeah.
Isn't the CCP aligned with the Middle East?
They fucking love them.
Of
They
course.
formed BRICS, right?
They love anyone that's trying to
Fuck
fucking
with
kill
us.
America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Russia, the Middle East,
Anything that
And
screams
China.
death to America. Yeah.
They're on
versus
board.
America and the Allies.
Yeah.
Would that be World War III? Would that be like the nations fighting
I
World
mean,
War
if
III?
it's up to the Islamists, yeah, because they really want that shit.
Okay, but in a real life situation, would it actually be Russia, China, Middle East versus America and the Allies in Europe and shit?
Yeah.
Probably.
That would be
dog.
the actual World
That
War
would
III
be it.
scenario.
In my opinion, we would have a detent.
A what?
A detent.
Meaning?
What is that?
So a detent, using it from Wordscapes here.
Oh man.
Oh,
A
this
relaxing tension, a relaxing tension between major powers, especially the particular time of relations between the Soviet
I don't think
Union
there's anything relaxing about that,
and
honestly.
and the United States following the Cold War.
Yeah. That's,
Oh my god.
I gotta say, Ron, I'm impressed.
that actually killed me.
A detent. We
You
might
just
have,
pulled that out of your hat.
It's not that you found it; it's that
Well played, dog. Well played.
yeah, it just came out of nowhere.
That is.
Oh my god.
What is it? What was the nickname that you had for him? The
Tangent man.
What do you mean? What?
that was a tangent. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
That was funny though, dog. That was hilarious, bro.
Glad
Very
to
nice.
glad to contribute.
God.
What were we saying? That?
A detent. So you wouldn't think that a detent would actually happen between the major powers that United States have with its allies
Who's Australia aligned with?
to prevent a war
The West.
a World War III.
With America?
Yeah.
Okay. And New Zealand also?
As well. Yeah.
We have a lot of friends.
Yeah, the Allies, yeah, definitely. The
Yeah,
European nations.
Yeah, I understand though. Like these countries are changing due to immigration.
Did you see what happened in Ireland with that fucking immigrant that stabbed the children and the
Yeah.
mom? And there was
Yeah.
like hella like riots. Like, I just think immigration laws everywhere like going crazy right now.
The Western countries have some wild, especially in Europe. I mean, bro,
They're just welcoming anybody.
it's about half. I think it's like half of.
And not even to be racist, but these Africans are fucking nations up. They're going in there and fucking
I'm saying like, look, think,
stabbing people, robbing people. Like,
bro. I think half of London is Arabic right now.
is that a good look?
I want to go visit London.
No,
I know it's not. I know
No,
it's
it's
not.
not.
For its fashion.
it's not.
London chicks are hot.
I've seen the protests there. That shit is fucking insane.
London. I was gonna say London chicks are hot.
Oh, absolutely.
Shout out to Dua Lipa.
Is that where she's
She's not
You're
from
in love with
London.
Dua Lipa.
She's not from London, bro.
She's not, but you know, she
Just random shout out.
just random shout out, yeah.
I thought you would have said a chick from London or something. What's that singer's name?
Rosalia?
She's not from
She's
London.
from Spain, I think, or something like that.
What's her name, bro? Georgia Smith?
Bro, you're speaking fucking different languages here. I don't know who the fuck that is.
What were we talking about?
The
Okay,
job.
so I got a story for you guys. You guys remember that Amscott story? How I fired a manager?
We talked about it.
All right, I got a
I
news
do
story. I got a
remember
news
that.
story for you
Yeah.
guys. This one's about ADP, the payroll company.
Oh shit.
Let me tell you, my interview,
Ron in his Karen bag.
my
man.
interview felt like I was
Fuck those
interviewing
guys.
them. I'm like, what is your specific turnover rate for this company? And well, that's where one of the hiring resource managers was actually stammering a bit.
Oh yeah.
She had her computer right in front of her, but she didn't actually have the statistics of turnover rate for ADP.
She didn't even know what was going on.
She was like, that is a very...
Did you ever figure out what the turnover rate was?
Oh yeah, she did tell me. For specifically the sales department, it's like an 8.67. And that is fucking egregiously high for a payroll company. Nobody likes doing sales for ADP.
8.67%?
8.67%.
How dare they?
That is...
What is the range that they're measuring? Like all-time turnover? Or like
yeah, all-time turnover.
I don't think that's...
That's for a company to be known and resourceful as ADP, which is one of the
It's
major...
not to Ron's
For standard,
right?
you know what
to his par.
for their elitist standards, their turnover rate should be below 5%.
Do you know who you're speaking to right now, bro?
If it surpasses that,
No, I had no idea. But now
Fuck around and find out, bro.
No, I don't want any of that, you know.
my God. So, and then here's the funny
Fuck around and find out, bro.
synopsis. After I did this interview, the two original managers that were interviewing me were actually two different managers in the follow-up email saying that I did not qualify for this job. Let me tell you how disorganized ADP was, that they couldn't even have the two original hiring managers prior interview not follow up with the correct email after.
Bro, yeah.
There's some motherfuckers.
There's
some
How
motherfuckers.
could they do that to the
You have the
Ronaldinho?
fucking ultimate customer service voice, Ron.
They're literally the Matrix.
Let me tell you how these two, my impression, right? There was like this one individual, right? trying to calm down some guy that apparently his payroll was off, that somebody was getting less.
Oh, fuck.
And he couldn't find it in the system.
Listen,
right?
that's-
Right? It was completely unprepared.
Completely egregious.
Right? Egregious. Let's say it differently. Egregiously.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But he was unprepared. You can tell that he was just trying to capture his breath. Right, and he couldn't fail. He just failed to do proper customer service. Saying, briefly, one moment, sir. I can definitely do that for you. Let me place you on a brief hold.
That was
right?
perfect. That was so perfect, Ron. That.
Ron, why don't you just do remote? Be a customer service job.
My goodness, man.
You'd be perfect, bro.
Let me tell they felt like I was so overqualified. Let me pass the blue.
I've had so many dudes from India that just suck at that shit.
They're the worst.
And I'd really appreciate it if it was Ron, you know?
That's who we need. Ron should be the standard operator
But
voice.
the problem is you can't pay Ron like an Indian,
Yeah.
you know?
My God, so ADP.
He will
got rights
fire
and
you.
shit.
He will call the company's HR and
Oh my goodness, ADP.
As he
I don't know
should.
what mess, what infrastructure you had going on, but it was completely disorganized, and that.
if I had a soundboard right now, I'd just let off the shots right now. Go ahead. Fuck ADP.
Damn.
Standing
Fuck those niggas.
from VNA.
Reputable payroll company no longer.
My ass.
Fuck ADP.
Damn.
Fuck ADP.
Damn, your reputation. Damn.
We stand with Ron.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, did the guy actually manage to complete his task? I give it a 7.5 out of 10. He did his task, but he could have done
Not well enough.
to standard. Was he in training? No, he wasn't. He already was off his 3-month probation.
That's brutal.
Ouch.
That's brutal, man. I mean,
So that's my story with ADP. You know.
So are we done here?
I think so, bro. I think we were done a while back ago.
Yeah.
I was just recording for the hell of it. But fellas, women, and anything out there, thank you for listening.
Call
Goodbye.
for him. Shout out to you.